Hello traders, welcome to another weekly gold XAUUSD price prediction and analysis video for next week. So as usually in this video we are going to analyze gold chart on different time frames, and we are going to check and discuss important price action levels, price action zones, price action structures that currently gold is following, so that we can utilize those levels in next week for finding possible buy and sell opportunities. But as usually, before going into the price action, we are going to discuss the data from the latest COT, that is Commitment of Traders report, and we are looking at the data of COT for the managed money, and we are looking their net long holding and short holding in gold futures. So if we see last 2 weeks, you can see right over here, this is the current week and this is the previous week. And if you remember that we discussed in Telegram channel that in previous week they added a good amount into the long side. If we see this trend, this is of 3-month period, and if we see the overall trend, let me show you. If we see the sentiment and the net long holding of the managed money for last 3 months, you can see this was the highest. This was nearly the same for the previous week, but from here onward the net long holding of the managed money, means the net long positions that managed money is holding, is increasing from last 2 weeks. Also, if we check the previous week data from here, let me show you. If we go back into the previous week, yes, we already discussed this in Telegram channel, but let's recheck this. In previous week we have seen that the managed money, they added a very good amount into the long side, and we already seen the impact on the gold price. They also added some quantity into the short side, but you can see the short side is almost flat to range into the range. But the net long holding, you can see this was the clear sign that the managed money is now again buying gold. Also for this week, if we see the change in positions and change in net holding of the managed money, and if we switch it to the current week right over here, like this, and you can see that the net long holding for this week also, they are adding positions into the net long side. Yes, they are adding into the short, but comparatively you can see the long holding is very high. So yes, addition into the long side is a positive sign, and we already seen the impact. So from these 2 weeks we can say that now they again buying and building their net long holding. And if we see the history range of 1 year, let me show you. If we go back to 1 year period for the net long and short holding of the managed money, you can see that there is more room left, that they can add more, because the current net long holding is at this level and the highest for 1 year is around this level. So yes, if they continue to add into the net long holding, this is going to be very good bullish run for the rest of the year. So overall the sentiment is clearly into the bulls favor as per the latest data. Now let's check the change in open interest and volume for the gold future. And if we see the volume and open interest trend for the current closing, you can see, if you remember the previous week analysis video, we already discussed this, that the open interest is now increasing for the current month, for the September month. And you can clearly see, if we zoom into this chart, let me show you, you can see we have seen that the open interest is from here onward is increasing day by day. Also, if we see the volume previously for this August month, you can see the volume was decreasing or almost flat. Yes, we have seen during the opening of the month on August, we have seen some good volume, but for the September the volume is greater than to the previous month. You can clearly see right over here. This was the trend for the previous month, but for this current month the volume is increasing day by day. So this is a very good sign. This is also a positive sign. So yes, positive. OI, open interest, this right over here, this is increasing, and volume is also consistent. So these are both parameter is currently signaling that the current trend is a very good bullish rally, and we can look for buying side only. But now let's move on to the price action, and we are going to start with the daily time frame, and we are going to discuss what levels and structures we have to watch for next week. So yes, you can clearly see on daily time frame we have seen a very good breakout from the all-time high right over here, from the all-time high level, that is 3500. Now after this breakout we have seen a very good bull run, and price is continuously moving into the higher side, and we have seen the high around 3675 right over this level. This is near to monthly R3 pivot level, that is a resistance, that is 3579. So yes, we have seen some rejection from this level, but now on price action after this bullish rally you can see that the price is currently forming a range like this, and this is currently forming a bull flag kind of structure. Yes, on price action you can see this trend line is also acting as support, this right over here. So we have seen a continuous bull rally. Also if we go back to lower time frame, yes, on daily time frame that we have to take care of is, let me show you on another chart. Yes, daily time frame is currently showing the consolidation. If we conclude the price action on daily time frame, it is showing consolidation, and everyone know that the next week is going to be a very big week. We are going to discuss that later why, but for as of now it is consolidating on daily time frame, and a breakout into the any side is going to be, we have to trade on that direction, because we already seen a good bullish rally. If we see a breakout and close about a previous range, this area around 3650 to 55, this level is currently a resistance area that we have to watch on daily time frame. And into the lower time frame we have, lower level we have to check and take care of 3615 to 25 area, this area right over here. Now let's switch it to lower time frame, that is 4-hour time frame. So if we go back to on 4-hour time frame right over here, you can clearly see the other data that I want to discuss. Let it load first. So as you can see on 4-hour time frame, we have seen a very good bull run, and after this we have seen some consolidation, and we have seen this triangle formation that we discussed in Telegram channel also in yesterday trading session. After consolidating into this triangle, we have seen a clear breakout, but again price is facing resistance over to this level 3650. Yes, price breakout and then return back. We have not seen any follow-up candle formation here. So yes, we have to wait for a follow-up formation from here to see the rally. Yes, 4-hour time frame is also looking positive, and price can revisit this trend line like this. Why I am saying this? Whenever there is a bull run, what you have to take care from the pivots point that I'm going to discuss. Let me show you. So on 4-hour time frame, if you notice, from here we have seen a consistent and very strong bull run, and if you see the overall structure, you can see the pivots moving ascending like this. This CPR range is moving ascending, here ascending then descending. But what is happening here, you can see this green line is the S1 support one on intraday, S1, this S1. So in any case, you can see we have not seen a breakdown or breakdown and close below S1. Yes, we have seen the test over to this particular day on S1, but price did not closed below to S1. Again, for this day on Thursday, we have seen the test on S1, but price did not closed below to S1. So yes, S1 is the level, that is support one, that we have to watch carefully for any intraday or short term reversal, because overall the strength is clearly visible and bulls is currently not giving up. So for the next day, that is on Monday, we have S1 around this level 3630, right over here. You can see 3630, this is the intraday support, and also around S1 we have this trend line. So if we see some rejection from here, this is going to be a good buying opportunity. But if price close below S1 like this and also break down from this area, then some pullback is possible. Yes, for our daily time frame that we discussed, daily and this 4-hour time frame is currently favorable for bulls, and we have not seen any major pullback confirmation yet. This is a normal correction and normal consolidation, but overall strength is clearly visible on 4-hour time frame. Also for a weekly time frame, let's go to weekly time frame. This is the weekly time frame, and we clearly can see that the current week closing is a positive closing. Right over here you can see this is a very good bullish candle, and we can expect a continuation like this for next week. This is the closing 3643, and the pivot level is 3632, that is in confluence with the trend line and with the daily S1 of Monday trading session. So yes, for next week we have to watch this level on weekly time frame very carefully. Price need to hold on this level to move higher, and any breakout can make it to move down. Why we can look for a correction, let me show you. Just a second. As you can see over this trend, this gold symbol right over here, you can see we already discussed in Telegram channel many times that the intraday time frame or daily time frame, weekly time frame is currently somewhat showing overbought condition, and we can expect some pullback, and we have not seen any good or you can say big pullback. So yes, a pullback is possible, and we have to watch very carefully how that pullback going to sustain or reject from the lower level. But overall the structure is currently favorable for the bulls. Sorry. And for the next week, what are the major fundamental data and events that we have to take care? Yes, for the next week we have the major week in case of fundamental, or you can say data that we have to watch. For next week we have the major event, that is Fed interest rate decision. This is on Wednesday, and then these three event is on same day, that is Fed interest rate decision. Currently everyone expecting a 25 bps interest rate cut, and I think the price is currently already priced in, market is already priced in, and we already seen a good bull run. So if we have the same rate cut, that is 25 bps, then I think price can make a sharp move and then can make go down. Price can go down because price is already at a very high level. So from the level, that is from the high around 3675, we can expect a continuation if we see the same rate cut that everyone is expecting, and we can expect a test around 3700 or higher level around 3730, and then from here we can expect a pullback or correction. Sorry, but if we see a bigger rate cut like 50 bps, then we can expect more aggressive buying into the gold, and gold price move up like around 3750 or higher levels. So we have to consider all these factors that we are going to discuss in live trading session in Telegram channel. So see you there. Thank you.